Nobody will ever care as deeply as you do. Not about your dreams, not about your struggles, not even about your fears. That's not cruelty, it's reality. And the day you stop waiting for someone else to rescue you is the day you start rescuing yourself. This is where Stoic philosophy begins, not with applause but with ownership. Marcus Aurelius didn't write to impress the world. He wrote to keep himself aligned. And today, we'll explore why the Stoics believed that the less you perform for the crowd, the more you discover who you were meant to be. No audience, no validation, only purpose. Let's begin. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire, yet constantly reminded himself of a truth. We love ourselves more than anyone else, but we obsess more over what others think of us than over our own judgment. The Stoics weren't chasing attention, they were chasing virtue. They knew that strength isn't built on applause, but in silence when no one is watching, and in a world flooded with noise, opinions and distractions. Stoic wisdom cuts like a blade. You cannot control what others think, but you can always control how you live. When you accept this, you become unshakable. Pillar 1. People aren't watching you that closely. Most of us imagine invisible eyes judging our every move. But here's the truth. People are too busy with their own chaos. They scroll past, they forget. Your life is not a performance. You don't owe the world a show. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, don't waste time worrying over the opinions of others. Focus only on what you control. The hesitation you feel before acting, it often comes from an imagined audience. But when you realize no one is really watching, you are free. Free to build instead of perform. Free to act with integrity, without waiting for likes or applause. So ask yourself, if no one ever found out I did this, would I still do it? That question separates performers from builders. Choose to build. Pillar 2. Let go of entitlement. Nobody owes you encouragement. Not because you tried, not because you suffered, not even because you exist. That sounds harsh, but it's freedom. Epictetus said, don't wish for events to unfold as you would like them to. Wish for them to unfold as they do. That is freedom. The Stoic doesn't expect comfort. He prepares for struggle. Entitlement whispers, I deserve more. Stoicism replies, earn more. The world promises you nothing. So when it gives you nothing, don't collapse. Build. The absence of help is not betrayal. It is a challenge, a test, an invitation to grow. When you let go of entitlement, you stop waiting and start working. You stop complaining and start creating. And here's the truth. Everything you fight for from zero carries deeper meaning. Everything you overcome without applause becomes part of your foundation. You are not powerless, but power only awakens when you stop begging to be rescued and begin rescuing yourself. Pillar 3. Rule your mind. You don't control the economy. You don't control your past. You don't control how others see you. But one thing belongs entirely to you, your mind. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, you have authority over your mind, not external events. Realize this and you will find strength. Yet today, most of us guard our passwords more carefully than our peace. We defend our image more than our inner clarity. The Stoic reverses this, because all of life's discipline, courage, peace are in the mind. If your inner world is weak, your outer world will crumble. If your mind is trained, you can endure anything. Ownership means examining your thoughts, questioning your impulses, directing your attention like a weapon. Because if you don't govern your mind, someone else will. And here's the realization. You don't need to control everything outside of you. You only need to master what's inside you. So how do you live this out in the real world? Let's break it down into a few practical Stoic practices you can start today. Practice 1. The 10-second pause. Before reacting, pause. Breathe and count to 10. Let the surge of emotion pass like a wave. In that pause, you reclaim your power. The Stoic doesn't lash out. He responds with reason, not reflex. One pause can prevent 1,000 regrets. Practice 2. 1 hour of solitude. Every day, give yourself 1 hour away from the noise. No screens, no notification, no interruptions. Just silence. In solitude, you face yourself. You see your restless thoughts. You rediscover clarity. Seneca warned that people are careful with money, but waste time recklessly. Silence is how you reclaim time's true wealth. 1 quiet hour daily strengthens focus and renews perspective. Practice 3. Daily journaling. Marcus Aurelius wrote, not for fame but for self-correction. Take 10 minutes to write what you did well, where you slipped, how you'll improve tomorrow. This habit keeps you accountable. It's not about polished words, it's about honesty. Each page becomes a blueprint for growth. Practice 4. Negative visualization. Instead of fearing loss, rehearse it. Imagine losing comfort, wealth, or health, not to despair, but to appreciate what you have now. Seneca wrote, "Practice adversity before it comes." This builds resilience when hardship arrives and gratitude when it doesn't. Practice 5. Voluntary discomfort. Luxury makes us soft. The Stoics toughened themselves. They slept on the ground, skipped meals, or endured the cold, not to suffer but to prepare. Today, it can be as simple as fasting, cold showers, or intense training. Each act reminds you, you are stronger than your circumstances. The world will keep trying to distract you with applause, opinions, and judgment, but Stoicism teaches a different path. Stop performing, start building. Let go of entitlement. Own your mind, and practice habits that forge resilience. Because the Stoic life isn't about appearing strong. It's about becoming unshakable. Knowing is nothing without doing. A Stoic proves his training not in words, but in action. Even this small choice is a test of discipline. Show your resolve. Like and share with a friend who needs this. And subscribe to keep practicing the way of discipline. And leave a comment below with the practice you'll start today. Together, we can spread timeless Stoic philosophy in a world drowning in noise.